What happens when a mother travels thousands of miles seeking care for her child and then never makes it past airport? Tonight, a troubling case is unfolding inside one of America's biggest international gateway that is raising difficult questions about the immigration enforcement as well as the humanitarian obligations and the limits of our border security. At the center of this controversy is 38-year-old woman from Ghana with a 4-year-old son. According to the court findings, they arrived at Washington Dulles Airport. And then, basically the last week, the child was reportedly scheduled for a medical evaluation in Ohio and related to a condition affecting his hands, a visit that could determine whether he will finally be ready for a surgery or not. But they never reached the hospital. Instead, they were detained by the US Customs and Border Enforcement. And then, this is where the story takes a very different turn. The lawmakers representing the family claim that the mother, who is more than 4 months pregnant, has spent days inside the detention area at the airport. They allege that she suffered the pregnancy-related complications, including episodes of required medical treatment. However, they received the care. She was reportedly returned to detention. The legal battle is now still intensifying. The civil rights attorney, they argue that the condition have been both mother's health and well-being of the child. They claim that the concerns were about the stress, nutrition, and medical needs that they were while family remained in the custody. But the US government is strongly pushing back. The Department of Homeland Security has rejected the allegations of mistreatment and say that the individuals in the custody have access to medical evaluation, food, and everything. Officials also argue that the case is not simply about the medical travel. According to the authorities, the woman indicated that she feared returning to Ghana and intended to seek asylum in the United States. And that changed the whole scenario, because what initially appeared to be just a medical journey suddenly became an immigration case. A humanitarian story became a legal one, and a legal story became a political story. Now, make no mistakes here, this case arrives at a time when immigration remains one of the most decisive issues in America. Every detention, every asylum claim, every border enforcement action now carries national attention and political consequences. But you know what? There's a bigger story behind it. This is not just about one airport or one family. It is about the difficult intersection where the immigration law, medical necessity, and human vulnerability all collide. Supporters see the pregnant mother trying to secure healthcare for the child, while authorities see an immigration case that is governed by the existing law and procedures. And somewhere between those narratives, the two, lies a question that remains unresolved tonight, especially whether the two nations draw the line between the border enforcement and humanitarian responsibility. Well, the debate is far from over, and now the airport detention room waits for the answer.